Hi there, I'm Ben. This is Goose. And recently I adopted Goose, and when I did, I realized pretty quick he's 90 pounds black lab, and when 90 pounds black lab wants to go somewhere, it's going to go somewhere. And I've had a lot of big dogs, and one of the things over the years that I'm sure you, if you've had big dogs, have had issues with is collars and leashes. Uh, I did a ton of research on different stuff. Like, I was ready to order custom leashes and really the expensive stuff. And that's kind of what I ended up with. I ended up with Tactipup, which I'm sure you've seen ads for. I have too, so I was really skeptical. But you know what? After a ton of research, I picked up this Tactipup collar and leash for Goose, and it has been one of the best purchases for a dog I've ever purchased. We're gonna get into it in a second, but first, Goose is trying to be the star of the show here, and he wants to tell you how much he likes it. So let's go ahead and look at it and see what we think. Thanks, bud. All right, the products I purchased for Goose are their Extreme Leash, which is this is just it's a leash with a Kong frog cable holder, and we're going to get into this stuff in a second. And their 1.5-inch Extreme collar. Um, any of you that have had a big dog will know, will have a big dog that pulls and have used just a normal collar with a plastic clasp. You've had that clasp break. You've had that clasp come undone, and it's usually at the worst time. Uh, like I said, Goose is 90 pounds. When he wants to go somewhere, he's going, right? I'm a big guy. He can about knock me over. Like, we just had it happen out here where he dang near knocked me over because he was meeting a new friend. On those times, I'm very glad I have something like this. This is I'm a fan of really good gear. Buy it once, cry once, right? This is that. You can tell this is all very well made. It's got his name here. This is the black multicam with army green lettering. Like a lot. Then we also got our American flag here. I just can't get over how well built this is. I've had this for about a month now because I adopted Goose on the 31st. Had to wait a week, or it took me about a week to decide what I wanted, and then when I ordered it, since these are built to order, it took about a week for it to ship and get here. So worth it though, 100%. So let's first take a look at this clasp, right? This is a Cobra buckle. Now these are used. I kind of looked into these. They use these for racing seats for race cars. They use these. Some climbers use these. These are rated for like I don't. I'll put it down below. It's like 1,000 or 2,000 pounds of force. This is metal. Okay, this is metal. This is tough. Also, if you're curious, if you're wondering, okay, it's metal. Is it going to rust? It has snowed quite a bit the past couple weeks, and Goose and his brother Bronco, they like to go out and wrestle in the snow, and they'll come inside drenched. He's had this on the whole time. I'm not seeing a speck of rust. Will it in the future? I don't know. It's metal, but so far it looks good. Again, this is extremely well made. When you clasp it together, it's hard to do while I'm looking through. I mean, that is literally not going to go anywhere. And then release, you just hold those in. Very easy to release. If the dog brushes up against something and hits one side or the other, it's going to be next to impossible for the dog to accidentally release this. Again, that's why they use these on racing harnesses. The loop for your leash, it is also metal. It's also thick metal. And then if you look at the leash itself, the fabric is double reinforced around it. And then if you look at this sewing job, I mean, it is just impressive the amount of work that goes into this. Again, for somebody that knows what they're doing, probably it takes them 5 minutes. You got your hook and loop, so you can put different patches there. For right now, he's got the flag. We're going to keep that there for a while. We'll switch it out though. Again, this is your customized name tag for your dog. I think there's a limit on it. His name's short. The only plastic on the entire collar is this thick plastic for the adjustment. But again, that doesn't really take a lot of force. I'm not terribly worried about that. I think if that was metal, it'd be uncomfortable for him. And then again, look at this fabric. This is just very well made. If you look at Tactipup's website, they talk about how they source everything they can from local suppliers or the United States. They try not to buy anything out of the United States, and that the quality shows. It's just a very, very well made material. And the multicam black for him looks pretty sick. All right, so that is the collar. Let's talk about the leash. Now this is their Extreme Series leash, and there was a couple reasons I went with this. Again, for those of you that have big dogs and have used cheaper leashes before, that have just the regular metal clasp, but you know, it's like that metal clasp that rides on the circular thing, right? You've had that break, because it will. I don't care how good a quality it is, that will break. I've had it. Goose is my third black lab, and I think I've broke 2 of those. So I wanted to, honestly, what really drew me to Tactipup was the combination of not just the collar, but also the collar and the leash and the quality that they put into it. It's, I don't know how long it is. It means your standards. I think it's like, I'll put it down below because I'm not even gonna guess. It's like, I don't know, 1.5 maybe, or not a 1.5, like 6 to 8 feet. Perfect length. You can get these with a holder, like a hand holder down below. I didn't do it for this leash. Kind of regretting that. I probably will be getting a second one that's like it. But let's go ahead and look at the material a little closer. So let's take a look at this Kong Frog clasp. I hadn't heard about these before, but it looks like these are very standard when it comes to training dogs and working dogs. These things are rated for like 5,000 pounds or something of force. It is insane. How this works, you pop it in like that, get it over here, bam. It is in. Look at the thickness on that. I mean, that is, your dog is not releasing that. Again, just like the other one, you have to hit both sides, right? So it's not going to get accidentally released. I've had leashes that have accidentally released before, and I'm sure you have. You have to hit both at the same time, and it snaps in solid. This is the highlight of it. But also the craftsmanship on the actual leash itself is outstanding. I mean, look at that. Again, they double up the fabric around the cable attachment. We've had this out a few times and it looks still brand new. Granted, it's only a month old, but I mean, just very well made. And then again, it's matching. Right now, it's matching his collar. We're probably going to get a couple others. I don't know that I'm going to get another Extreme because this is just for Goose. His brother does not pull nearly as hard as he does, so I don't really think we need it. But yeah, what a great combo. Again, what really drew me to Tactipup was the fact that they are all USA made. There's a lot of companies like this, and as a newer company, their prices are very affordable. Are they cheap? No. No. All right, this stuff is not cheap, but in comparison, other companies making it and there's only like 1 or 2 that are a lot better, that have been around for a long time, that, you know, again, these are companies that are aimed for working dogs and also for folks like us that our dogs go outdoors. They do an excellent job of quality, and I actually after I ordered this and I got it, I reached out to them and I said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and, I can already tell you I like this stuff. I'm going to review it on my YouTube channel. I don't want anything for myself. I would like any info you can give me, and you have some sort of coupons or like first time buyer codes that somebody can use so that I can share with people so that, you know, you can build your business. And they said, absolutely. Here's our code, buddy10, it's down here, that anyone can use, get 10% off your order. And that, you know what, with these being a $60 collar, and we're not going to talk about how much this was, I mean, that's a significant amount of money. And for the value you get, it's just outstanding. I actually have a cart. We're just finalizing the colors because Goose's brother's mother is inputting on the colors. But we're going to be ordering more stuff from them. And yeah, just very high quality stuff. Thank you so much for sitting through this review. And again, I can't recommend these products enough. And below, again, is that discount code buddy10 down here somewhere. I'm not getting a cent off of this. Heck, I didn't even use it myself. This was just something that I emailed them and asked, and they provided. So buddy10 gets you 10% off, and you're going to be supporting a small business here in the United States owned by families of law enforcement that source all of this stuff locally when they can. And they're fantastic products, especially for the price. I mean, I compared it to stuff, as we talked about in the video, I compared it to stuff 3 times as much. Could be happier. New videos every Friday-ish, Thursday, Friday. feel free to come back, like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, and thanks again.